Good morning. This is Dr. J here with Twin City Health, and I am back with another movement of the month, except today is going to be a little bit different of a movement, meaning we're going to go down to the simplest movement called breath work. And so I wanted to go through breath work because I believe it's an important movement and none of us practice it very often, myself included. This is something new for me in the past, I would say 2 years, but more so in the past 6 months is something that I've really been trying to work on more. And so I think that breath work can be truly important because a lot of us are chronic mouth breathers, meaning we breathe in and out through our mouth, which can actually cause a host of health concerns or issues, whereas breathing through your nose is going to be more beneficial. So for chronic breathing through our mouth, it can even lead to things like ADHD, asthma, sleep apnea, snoring. So some of those things we can actually correct just by simple technique of breathing in and out through your nose. So the first thing that I would do is actually create awareness. That could look like setting a reminder on your phone or an alarm, or if you have a smartwatch, your watch might go off every once in a while to actually breathe, meditate, or move. And all those movements would be important. But if you have an alarm that sets things off, you can just become more aware. Was I just breathing through my mouth, or was I actually breathing through my nose? So that's the first thing, just more awareness throughout your day. This is something that I try to practice in the morning when I wake up, actually when I'm driving in the car, because at that point I'm really just either listening to a podcast, paying attention to the road, and then that is a time that I can also focus on, okay, just trying to breathe in and out through my nose. Another thing that I do is when I'm trying to breathe in and out through my nose, I like to think of numbers because that keeps me focused on my breath work. So breathing 5 or 6 seconds in, which is actually a very long time, through my nose, and then trying to slowly exhale that same amount of time out through my nose. So slow inhale. So that slow inhale and that slow exhale through our nose, through our nostril, it can actually become very important. These things can also help us calm down our bodies, our minds, our nervous system throughout the day too. So if you're actually very stressed, I would recommend trying to breathe just in and out through your nose, focus on that breathing, and calm your heart rate down. The other thing I want to talk about too when it comes to breath work is when we are chronic mouth breathing or just breathing in general, we might actually use our shoulders a lot to breathe, meaning we lift our whole chest up and we lift our shoulders up, and our muscles, our trap muscles right here get really tight from breathing a lot. And so what you can do is actually think about your rib cage, and I would put my hands on my rib cage, but you guys probably wouldn't be able to see me. But if you put your hands on your ribs, as I breathe in through my nose, I am thinking about my entire rib cage. So if my hands are in my ribs, I'm thinking about my entire hand moving and expanding. Okay, so not only would my front side of my rib cage move or my hands move out this way towards the sides, but you would also feel your thumbs, which would be on your back, move as well. So whole 360 breath, the whole rib cage moving and expanding, and then it coming back together as you exhale. So that's what it should look like as I breathe, and it shouldn't just be all from my chest and my shoulders rising. So that's another reason why we can actually get tight in our traps up here, is just from breathing incorrectly and using the wrong muscles. So I talked about awareness, I talked about breathing. A breathing technique that I like to use would be box breathing. So thinking of a box, and you inhale for 4 seconds, hold that inhale for 4 seconds, breathe out for 4 seconds, and then you hold the exhale for 4 seconds. To me, techniques are nice because I have something else to focus on besides how long I'm trying to hold my breath. And it just keeps me clear and present in that moment, being able to focus on my breath and my body connection. So 4 seconds in, 4 second hold, 4 second exhale, and 4 second hold. That is a simple technique that you can do. Again, setting a reminder maybe in the middle of the day to do some sort of breath work. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your nose, whether that's the 6 seconds in, 6 seconds out, or the box breathing for like even a minute or two throughout your day. It's super simple to do. Again, setting a reminder, especially even during the workday, it can help create more calm, more centeredness, more groundedness, and more peace. And overall, you're helping your health. So I hope you guys enjoyed this movement of the month, and I'll see you guys next time.